Good morning or good evening whenever you are watching this. I hope you are doing well. My name is Catherine and this is Joe.
Hello.
That was terrible. This is Joe, my brother.
Hi.
And today
We're
we
excited. We're gonna go to New York City.
Yeah, we're gonna go book shopping in New York City. Want to take over the vlog?
No, it's cool.
We're gonna go book shopping in New York City. We are visiting lots and lots of bookstores. 6? We figured out
6.
6,
I think.
maybe. We'll see how many we actually get to. So we will be taking you along the ride and we'll see how many books we get. So let's go.
Woo!
Just went to our first bookshop. What did you think?
That was fun.
We went to Bookstore Magic here in Brooklyn. I got 2 books. How many books did you get?
I got a book.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
I also got a tote bag, which I will show later. But yeah, so we are going on to our next shop. I don't know which one is our next shop. We'll show you when we get there.
Oh yeah, I don't remember where we're going either.
I have no idea. I think
Saint
Jacksons. It's in Soho.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a good time.
The only book you need to buy every single bookstore.
What's the Mars one?
Which Mars one?
Stuff on Mars.
Oh,
The Martian.
The Martian. Yeah. That one looks neat. I don't know what it's about, but I think it's cool. It's gonna be just Catherine picking up books and being like, I want this one. I want that one. That one's good. Bonus.
Bonus. Okay, so we went to McNally Bookstores next, and I got a book and a tote bag. So we are doing pretty good on time in terms of all the bookstores that we're getting to. Yeah, so we are headed, trying to find some lunch next is our next mission, and then go to some more bookstores.
I was walking down the street and you were there staring at me, standing there as if we should meet, and I knew with you it'd be easy. I've touched your soul and then I knew you'd run away with me. I'm in your thoughts and all you want is to lay down with me. I will be the one, 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 I will be the one for you.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got this. And it's
Ooh.
signed.
Ooh.
So we got... Here you go. Oh no, I was also looking at Replica. That's in Woods.
Oh yeah, Marion Johnson.
Yeah.
I know that one.
I read her other books. These ones, which are really good. That are in this
I haven't gotten that one yet.
What? No, I haven't read this one yet. Ooh, there's Gamora.
But.
Nebula.
But.
I know.
Ooh, this is a cool cover.
Oh, my friends really like this series. The first one. They don't have the first one in it. What is this book called? Oh my god. There it is. Alright, I haven't oh my god, my hair.
I only passed out once. So we're doing okay.
We've been to a bunch, as you can see in the montage.
I had to pee, and the only place was a Panera.
That is the truth, yeah. It's quite
Why
the
are there
adventure.
no bathrooms here?
There's no public
understand.
bathrooms anywhere. But we are going to our last and final bookshop, which is the Drama Bookshop. So we're gonna head inside right now, and we have a lot of books. How heavy is your bag?
We made it. My bag is super heavy.
And I have a completely filled tote bag. So let's go get some
Last
books.
shop.
Woo! Design. Look at that.
Yeah, I think this one is.
Yeah, I think so. It's in the window. Hi, window.
Stores.
All the stores. Yay! Do you guys want to celebrate with us? We do. You want to celebrate with us?
We all did it.
We did it.
All
the stores.
We did it.
So we just finished up at the Drama Bookstop shop. I got a tote with some plays. Everyone got some books. We all got lots and lots of books. And now we are gonna go find some dinner. So let's go. Hi, and welcome back to California. I am back home, but I wanted to go over all of the books that I got when I was in New York. I ended up getting 10 books, which is a lot more than I meant to get, and it was very hard fitting them all in my luggage because I only took carry-on, but I did it. I managed to do it. I'm very proud of myself for that. I am going to go through these books in order of the bookstores that I stopped at. I ended up getting, I think, one from almost every bookstore. The only bookstore that I didn't end up getting a book was from, I think it was called Astoria Books. It was a used bookstore. Everything there ended up being like kind of expensive for a used bookstore, and also like nothing really spoke to me, so I just ended up not getting anything from there. But that's fine because I got 10 other books and I didn't need to get something from there. So starting off at our first stop was Bookstore Magic in Brooklyn, New York. There I ended up getting 2 books. The first book that I got was Cast in Firelight by Dana Swift. I hadn't actually heard anything about this book, but I was browsing the YA section and it just it called to me, and I read the synopsis, and it is a arranged marriage situation between like 2 rival kingdoms, and it's a signed copy. So I was like, you know what, this sounds like a really cool concept, and I am always down for a good like enemies to lovers fantasy situation. I have a feeling I'm gonna get back into fantasy very soon. I can just feel it coming on. And it came with some goodies. So in the book we got a little bookmark, which was cool, and then I also ended up getting a little sticker with the 2 characters on it, which is very cute. And of course it's signed. It has a cute little signed book plate, which is a lot of fun. The like caption on it is 2 royal heirs arranged to be married. They made their own arrangements. So it sounds like something where they like are reluctant allies. Yeah, so I'm excited to read this. The other book that I ended up getting was Blackout, which is an anthology of just a ton of authors that I absolutely love. In it is stories from Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon. I think the only author that I haven't read anything from before is Ashley Woodfolk, and it takes place during a blackout in New York City, I believe in Brooklyn. So I was like, you know what, I should get this book in New York, in Brooklyn, and it's also signed. There were a ton of signed books in Bookstore Magic, which I thought was just really cool. So it is signed by Ashley Woodfolk, and I think I've been trying to make out who that other signature is. So if you can figure it out, let me know. Maybe Danielle Clayton. So it's signed by 2 of the authors, which is a lot of fun. Also, I wanted to show off, look at how pretty this naked cover is. I love pretty naked covers. The next place we ended up stopping was McNally Jacksons in Soho. There are 2 different locations. The one we went to was the one in Soho. I think there's another one a little bit further south on Manhattan. There I got Juliet Takes a Breath by Gabby Rivera. This is about a Puerto Rican queer girl from the Bronx who just came out to her family and it did not go well. But not to worry, because she is going on a cross-country road trip, a cross-country internship road trip with a feminist author that she really admires. So it sounds interesting. Also, I had to get another book that takes place in New York City. You'll see that quite a few of these books I was like, yeah, I should get a book that takes place in New York City while I'm in New York City. Might as well. So I ended up getting this one. It sounds so good and I cannot wait to read it. It also just sounds like it has some really good summer vibes, because I feel like road trips and summer vibes go together. Next, we went to the Strand, which is a place that I had been wanting to go to forever. Unfortunately, I didn't have a great experience there just because like it was a Saturday in the middle of the afternoon, and I should have thought about that. I should have planned that maybe a little bit better because it was so incredibly crowded. I ended up having a little bit of an anxiety attack while I was in there, just because there were so many people and it was so hard to get through all the stacks. But despite all that, I did end up getting 2 books. I think I ended up getting 2 books because I was super anxious, and so it was just like, give me the books, make me feel better. So that was exciting. For the first book that I got was The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. This is an urban fantasy type book. This is something that my friend Mare over at Mare Reads has been recommending for a very long time. She's been trying to get me to read this one. So again, it takes place in New York. It says, in modern day New York, magic is all but extinct. The remaining few who have an affinity for magic, the magus, live in the shadow, hiding who they are. Any magus who enters Manhattan becomes trapped by the brink, a dark energy barrier that confines them to the island. Crossing it means losing their power and often their lives. It looks like it involves time travel, which also sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe when I am finally reading fantasies again, this will be one of the ones that I pick up. It sounds like something that I really love, and I've been told to read it so many times, so this will definitely happen soon. The other book that I picked up while I was there was Love is a Revolution by Renee Watson. This I am actually reading as our buddy read for the Enneagramathon, which that video should already be up for the announcement of that readathon, so you should check that out. I'll put a link wherever. This is about a girl who's like super anxious. She reluctantly goes to like an open mic night and ends up falling for the MC. It sounds like such a just cute rom-com type YA contemporary, so I'm very excited to read it. I don't think this one takes place in New York. I don't know where it takes place actually. Yeah, it doesn't say where it takes place. Our next stop was Forbidden Planet, which is a comic book shop. There I got Paper Girls. I've heard some mixed things. I've heard some people be like, yeah, it's cute. It does sound like a lot of fun. I guess it's about these girls who work like a paper route, and there ends up being some like supernatural things going on their paper route. I did go into the store trying to find either a copy of Check Please or Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. They only had volume 2 of Check Please, so I unfortunately didn't get that because it's like, I haven't read volume 1 yet, why would I get volume 2? And they didn't have any copies of Heartstopper, so. But I saw this and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll get this one. Looks cute, looks fun. After that, we went to the, is it Astoria? Alabaster? Something bookstore. Didn't get anything there. I also didn't get anything from the Barnes & Noble that we went to. We went to the like 5-story Barnes & Noble, which was so cool. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. There were so many books. I didn't get anything while I was there though, because I was like, I don't need to buy something from Barnes & Noble that then I have to transport back to California. That sounded like a terrible idea, and it didn't like, there weren't any big sales or anything happening that I couldn't get either online or at a Barnes & Noble here, so I didn't buy anything there. The next stop that we went to was Books of Wonder, which is a really cute children's bookstore. It had a lot of children's books and young adult books. So there I got Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon, one of my favorite authors. I say that I've only read one of her books, but I love her book. And it is a signed copy as well. So there we go, we got Nicola Yoon's signature there. So we know that the one in Blackout is a Nicola Yoon's because it doesn't look like that. I have been wanting to read this book ever since it was announced. It sounds so cute. I love Nicola Yoon's writing. This sounds like a really good little contemporary, sounds like a fun summer read. I'll definitely probably be reading this fairly soon because I want to. Our final stop was the Drama Bookshop. Now this is a brand new old shop, like they were at a different location and they moved to this location that we went to, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. The vibes inside of the shop, so good. They have a cute cafe inside. They have a great place to just kind of hang out. It looks like they have a setup so in the future they can hold like open mics or have like author readings, author signings, things like that, which is fantastic. I ended up getting 3 plays while I was in there. 2 of them are plays that were recommended by a TikToker that I really like. I think her username is Not Kristen Bell, which is funny because she looks like Kristen Bell, and I think that's why her username is Not Kristen Bell. I was very excited because they have a lot of women roles in these, so I'm hoping maybe I can find a fun monologue or find something that I might want to be in the future. So the first play that I got was The Moors by Jen Silverman. The way she described this was very like Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights feel to it, which I love. It says 2 sisters and a dog live out their lives on the bleak English moors, dreaming of love and power, the arrival of a hapless governess, and a moorhen set all 3 on a strange and dangerous path. The Moors is a dark comedy about love, desperation, and visibility. So it sounds very interesting. Sounds like something right up my alley. I'm excited to read it and see what it's all about. The second play that I got was Hookman by Lauren Yee. This is a play based on that like horror story, the like Hookman horror story, and it takes place at a college sorority. It says freshman year at college is hard when your roommate is weird, you're feeling homesick, and a hook-handed serial killer is slashing girls' throats. But if Lexi can discover what really happened to her high school best friend on the car ride to the movies, everything will be okay. In this existential slasher comedy, Lexi and her friends learn what it means to grow up, and it's not pretty. So again, sounds like really weird, sounds fun. I love those kind of weird plays. The third book that I ended up getting there was the book of Hadestown by Anise Mitchell. This is one of my all-time favorite musicals. It is so beautiful. I haven't even seen it actually. I've only heard the music over and over and over again. I'm excited to read through this. I'm excited for when the tour comes to finally see it in person because I want to see it in person. The clips that I've seen are just stunning, and the choreography, and I just, yeah, the vibes of this, so good. If you have not heard Hadestown, go listen to the music. It is described as a folk opera. It's a retelling of two Greek myths, Hades and Persephone, and Eurydice and Orpheus, two sets of lovers. That was the last and final book that I got. So there we go. Those were all the books that I got while I was in New York City. Thank you so much for following along on this little vlog adventure that we went on. I had so much fun exploring the different bookshops all around the city, and I definitely hope that I get to go back sometime soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye!